Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wassalam, rasulullah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is Riyad Warzazi. Welcome you to Rocky Ramadan 2014, day 23, 23rd. We were talking about the last final 10 days of Ramadan, the 10 days whereby one should make more efforts. And when we say make more efforts, when we mention the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the hadith that says about that in the last 10 days he used to tie his mi'zar, shadda mi'zarah wa ahya laylah. He used to tie his mi'zar, his the izar that he used to wear, and ahya laylah, and then he would stand up the whole night praying. In terms of a lot of people don't understand sometimes when we say, we need to make more effort, in terms of ibadah. Al-ibadah laha maqamat. Ibadah has kind of levels. Worships has different types of levels. Let's say you build the habit of fasting Mondays and Thursdays of every month. You build the habit of reciting one portion of the Quran, like one juz of the Quran, like every day. In these final 10 days, all these efforts have to be doubled or tripled, or even or as much as you can make. So that's why when you look back into the life of the predecessors, like the life of the schools of thought, the scholars, from the school of thoughts, Abu Hanifa and others, in the final 10 days of Ramadan, it's been narrated that a lot of them, even let's say, Imam Ahmad, he used to leave all the lecturing, so did Imam Shafi'i, and they used to concentrate on the recitation of the Quran. Some of them would recite the Quran, in the last final 10 days. Every day, they would have one khatma or two khatmas or three khatmas. And then in the final 3 days of Ramadan, a lot more. Subhanallah, So this is where when I meant that in these final 10 days, we need to increase in terms of the ibadah. Whatever you used to do, that you build that habit. Well, now in the final 10 days, you need to extend that, or you need to double the effort. Whatever Quran that you used to read, now in the final 10 days you need to recite a lot more. The sadaqah that you used to give, if you used to give, let's say, $1, now you need to give maybe more, in these final 10 days, because the rewards are multiplied in many, 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 many fold. And again, like I said, it's only 10 days left, and you don't know whether you're going to be able to witness another Ramadan. When the hadith that says, when Aisha, she asked Rasulullah SAW with regard to the type of dua that they should make, he says, Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni, O Allah, you are the oft forgiven and you love to forgive, so forgive me. Al-afu. Al-afu, I'm here subhanAllah, I'm here on the lounge and traveling, catching a flight from Morocco to Montreal and then to Toronto for the final, inshallah, for the night of the 27th to do fundraising. So, like I said, my messages have to come out, have to come through everywhere I am, every day. I have to give you a message. So, like I was saying here, Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, you are the oft forgiver and you love to forgive, so forgive me. Al-afu, when Al-Arab, they say al-afu afat al-miyah or afat al-riyah. Afat al-riyah. The riyah, the winds have afat from afu. Afat means the winds have erased the traces of whatever, erasing. So al-afu is the one who erases the sins, not just forgives them, he erases them as if they are never there, as if you've never done them. So now you go and you say, Allahumma innaka afu. Here in this dua, it shows hope. It has many things, beautiful things in this dua. The first thing is it shows hope. What kind of hope? Allahumma innaka afu tuhibbul afu. Oh Allah, you are the oft forgiving and you love to forgive. Talking about a quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that not only He forgives, but He loves to forgive. Allahumma laka afun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, erase my sins, expiate my sins. And yes, my brothers and sisters, we do have lots of sins that need to be forgiven. We do have lots of hopes that we wish to be fulfilled. We have lots of dua that we all need to be, answered. So this is what we need to really concentrate and make as much effort as we can, inshallah ta'ala, in these final 10 days. You have hopes, you have needs, you have du'as, you have sins that, and you are all wishing that all these needs and wishes and hopes and du'as and sins should be forgiven and answered, inshallah ta'ala, in these final 10 days in Ramadan, in this final, 7 days left, from these beautiful, blessed days. So, inshallah ta'ala, with your sincerity, be sadiq, be sincere, wallahi, be truthful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will be truthful to you as well, subhanahu wa ta'ala. In tasduqullah yasduqkum. If you're truthful with Allah, Allah will be the same, will treat you the same. So if you really go back to Him sincerely, oh Allah, I have committed so many sins and I feel like this is my last Ramadan. Oh Allah, forgive me. Forgive me. Here I am coming to you. Forgive me. Erase my sins. Uh, 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 gi- open the doors of forgiveness for me. I want to come and I'm knocking at your door. Open the door. Let me in, oh Allah. All the doors have been locked before me, but your door stays open. So I want to come in, oh Allah. Let me in, just like a little girl or little daughter or little boy who is crying, knocking at his mom's or dad's door. Open up, and keeps on crying until the mother opens the door. Likewise, keep on knocking at the door of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and rest assured that Allah will open his door, the Al-Fattah. His name is Al-Fattah, the one who grants, success. He opens the doors of success. May Allah open the door of success upon you. Until another episode of Rocky Ramadan 2014, I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.